All right, y'all. We're gonna shift gears and we're gonna talk about professional wrestling. I love it. I've covered it for just as long as I covered combat sports. I loved it for even longer than I've loved combat sports. But I'm gonna talk about WWE trying to completely stomp out AEW. Stomp them out. And I'm gonna tell you, and let me explain for anybody that doesn't quite get this. WrestlePalooza was a PLE that was announced on Wednesday. It is going to take place on September 20th in Indianapolis. I'm going to try to be there. So what happened is WWE's contract with Peacock had a certain amount of, their PLE contract had a certain amount of PLEs on it. They added PLE dates this year, seemingly in anticipation of trying to get out of the deal quicker and restructuring it. So they signed a massive, I think it was $1.6 billion deal with ESPN. So ESPN is going to cover all of the PLEs moving forward. But that wasn't supposed to start until 2026. But now they have dropped this brand new PLE called WrestlePalooza that is going to drop on September 20th. And the deal with ESPN will begin on that day. That's a big deal. John Cena is supposed to wrestle someone that they say he hasn't wrestled in over 10 years. That could be Brock Lesnar. It could be The Rock. It makes sense that it's Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar just attacked him at SummerSlam. So John Cena, Brock Lesnar headlines this card. So we already know how big this is going to be, right? Cody's on the card. I can't really. I don't think Roman's on the card, but Seth Rollins is on the card. Becky Lynch, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre already have been advertised to be on this card. So this is not some small show that they're just throwing out. Why is this about AEW? Because September 20th is the exact same day for AEW All Out in Vancouver. Edge, aka Adam Copeland, is on the poster of this event. AEW is in the process right now. Even though they just signed a new rights deal with Warner Brothers, I believe in 2024, $185 million deal, which seems like very small money when you see the deals that TKO branded promotions are signing with ESPN and Paramount Plus alike. But viewership has been down bad. Ticket sales have been down bad for AEW. So you would venture to say, and I don't think you'd be crazy to say this, AEW needs All Out to be successful. Vancouver is a wrestling hotbed. It's obviously in Canada where Edge is from, and he's beloved there. So it seems like there's some level of a good amount of eggs in a basket for that show. And the WWE is like, yeah, we know, and we have every intent on stomping this bad boy into the ground. And that is hardcore gangster behavior. And I'm going to be honest, I use those words, but I don't blame the WWE for this approach. I mean, this is business, y'all. This is business, and they don't want to deal with having this competition take market share away. And I saw something that Bully Ray, WWE Hall of Famer, said ahead of an episode on Busted Open, their podcast. And he said that this is not about having competition right now. This is about nobody ever being in a position to be competition again. The WWE is doing this to stomp AEW so hard that there won't ever be another AEW to pop up to try to take market share. And I don't know, man. I know some people get upset. Like, there's still people that's mad at EA for buying the exclusive license for the NFL license. So Madden's the only game in town. There's still people that's mad at that, and I understand that. I get it, but from a business standpoint, I get it too. I get it, and I would love to see some choice performers from AEW get a chance to shine on bigger platforms. I don't know, man. I'm just me. I would love to see WWE by AEW. I would let it still function as AEW, you know, but obviously someone from WWE starts to do, you know, the content and things like that, and becomes the, you know, the person in charge, you know, in charge of the writers and, you know, talent and that sort of thing. And we're talking about someone that Triple H appoints and approves of. And then, of course, we have maybe one or two cross shows every year. You can have some WWE people show up on AEW and vice versa. Just a big whole wrestling concept that, but each brand has their own identity and style and that sort of thing. I would love to see it. I would love to see it, man. I think people like MJF, Adam Cole, Mercedes Moné, Tony Storm, Chris Statlander, Will Ospreay, Brody Lee, Buddy Murphy, all of those performers and some more that I didn't mention that are also awesome. I think those performers deserve the opportunity to perform on a platform that at this point only WWE can give them. And so I think it would just be dope. It's just more wrestling to watch in a more, I don't know, just singular sort of a concept. And so I don't know. That's what I hope happens at the end of the day, because there's no question AEW struggling desperately right now. And, you know, sometimes that's what needs to happen. So I appreciate everybody watching. Of course, if you got, you know, if you haven't yet, please don't hesitate to like and subscribe. I appreciate all your time and all your views. And also don't forget to check out my writings in my writing profile in the description of the video. God bless and peace.